Today we had just a little walk down memory lane. We had a chance to go to the old hospital site where my mother was born. That now has been torn down, but yet the people, of course, still remember. We were able to go to the old church and to see the new church that's being built across the street. It's just exciting to see what God is doing and has continued to do all these years here in Huai'an.
I was here 21 years ago, and the changes that have taken place in the city and in the church are just amazing. It is very encouraging, and then to be here on what would have been my mother's 90th birthday is so very special.
It is an honor to be able to come back to the birthplace of my mother. For so many years, my mother, when I was a young boy, would tell me stories of growing up here in this city. She prayed for you for every day of her life. I want to bring greetings to you from my father. He is 91 years of age. His mind is very clear. His advice is, don't get old. When my grandfather came to China almost 100 years ago, he was a young man with lots of dreams. But his number one dream was one day that in China there would be a strong church, and that dream has come true. Even though it's a brief visit, my sister and I wanted to come, and I wanted to bring my daughter Cissie, because I want our family to be connected to this city, to this church, for the next generation. Thank you.
Today's been a special day for me. It's been remarkable for me to see how the church and the people here still remember my great-grandfather and his friends, going through just the medical clinics, and even here at the new hospital, they're still mentioning the work that was done 100 years ago. And so it's just a great reminder that what we're doing is to glorify the Lord and His kingdom, and how His work is still being done in this city today. I was very moved at the church today to see my grandmother's old friends that she had known when she came here last time, and the joy that they still have. And there was one lady and even a man with tears in their eyes just to be able to see my aunt, my father, and myself, and that brought me to tears and humbled me to see the joy they had and the impact that my grandmother and her family had here.
My grandfather came in 1916. My mother was born in 1920. The people here in this city still remember Dr. Bell. And the church in this city has grown, and now there are a number of mega churches. And so is it worth it supporting missions? You bet you it is. Every dollar is worth it. And we're talking about evangelism, about sowing seeds of the gospel. And some generations don't see, or they don't reap the harvest. They sow, but it's not till another generation that sometimes the harvest comes in, like we see here in China. It's at the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association, of course, at Samaritan's Purse. We want to be able to help the churches around the world and do it in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ.